Hello, you lovely people. Today we're diving into a dish that's close to my heart, spaghetti carbonara. Forget everything you think you know about this dish. No cream, no mushrooms. We're going back to its roots, to the beautiful city of Rome. This recipe is about simple, quality ingredients creating something magical. It's a hug in a bowl, and I can't wait to show you how to get it just right. The story of carbonara is fascinating, full of Italian passion and history. Some say it was made for the carbonari, Italian charcoal workers needing a hearty meal. Others believe it became popular with American soldiers in Italy after World War II. Whatever its origin, it's about respecting a few brilliant ingredients. It's about technique and creating that creamy sauce without cream. This recipe is a testament to the genius of Italian cooking. It proves you don't need fancy ingredients to make something spectacular. When you make this dish, you're connecting with generations of Italian families. And the best part? It's incredibly quick to make. Once you get the hang of it, you can have a stunning plate of pasta on the table in the time it takes to boil the spaghetti. So, roll up your sleeves and get ready. I'm going to walk you through every step, from picking the right ingredients to getting that sauce perfectly silky. Let's get cracking, shall we? This is going to be brilliant. Right then, let's talk ingredients. This is the most important part. Because there are so few ingredients in a classic carbonara, each one has to be fantastic. First up, the pasta. You want a good quality dried spaghetti. Look for one made with bronze dyes. It has a rougher texture that the sauce will cling to beautifully. We'll need about 400 grams for 4 hungry people. Next, the star of the show, the pork. Traditionally, you need guanciale. It's cured pork jowl or cheek, and it's absolutely gorgeous. If you can't find guanciale, a good quality, thick-cut pancetta is your next best bet. We want that pure cured pork taste. You'll need about 150 grams, cut into little cubes or strips. Now for the cheese and eggs, the secret to our creamy sauce. You need 2 types of cheese for the perfect balance, Pecorino Romano and a bit of Parmigiano Reggiano. Get a block of each and grate it yourself. It melts so much better than the pre-grated stuff. For the eggs, you want the best free-range eggs you can find. We'll need 3 large egg yolks and 1 whole egg. Finally, the finishing touches. You need whole black peppercorns. Freshly cracked black pepper is essential. It cuts through the richness of the pork and cheese. The name carbonara is thought to come from carbone, the Italian word for coal, because the specks of black pepper look like little bits of coal dust. And last but not least, salt. We'll need it for the pasta water. Be generous here too. We want the pasta water to be as salty as the sea. That's it. Simple, right? Just a handful of beautiful things. With these ingredients, you're set to make a carbonara that sings with flavor. Remember, quality over quantity is the key here. Let's move on to the kitchen essentials. Before we start cooking, let's get our kitchen kit sorted. You don't need a load of fancy gadgets for this recipe. First, you need a big pot for boiling your pasta. Pasta needs space to dance around and cook evenly. Next, you'll need a large frying pan or skillet for the guanciale. A heavy-bottomed pan is brilliant because it distributes the heat evenly. Make sure it's big enough to eventually hold all the pasta too. You'll need a couple of mixing bowls. One medium-sized bowl is for our egg and cheese mixture. You'll also want a small bowl or cup to save some of that starchy pasta water. Finally, a few trusty utensils, a box grater, a whisk, and a pair of tongs. Tongs are brilliant for grabbing the pasta out of the water and transferring it directly into the frying pan. That's it. Pot, pan, bowls, grater, whisk, and tongs. With these essentials, you're ready to create a masterpiece. Let's get cooking. Let's get this show on the road. Start by boiling a big pot of water. Once it's at a rolling boil, add the salt. Be brave. It should taste like the sea. This seasons the pasta from the inside out. Add your spaghetti to the pot. Don't snap it. Let it soften and submerge. Stir immediately to prevent sticking. Cook it for about 2 minutes, less than the packet instructions for perfect al dente pasta. While the pasta is cooking, we can get started on the other elements. The goal is to have the guanciale cooked and the sauce ready as the pasta reaches al dente. Don't drain your pasta and let it sit around. It will get sticky. Move it straight from the pot into the pan. Remember, save a cupful of that starchy, salty cooking water. It's the magic ingredient that will emulsify the sauce. Let's move on to crafting that silky sauce. While the pasta is cooking, let's make the beautiful sauce. Grab your guanciale and place it in a cold pan over medium-low heat. Starting in a cold pan allows the fat to render out slowly. Let the guanciale sizzle gently until crispy and golden. Once crispy, turn off the heat and let it sit in the pan. Now for the egg mixture. In a bowl, crack 3 egg yolks and 1 whole egg. Add most of your grated pecorino and parmesan, saving some for later. Add a generous amount of freshly cracked black pepper. Whisk everything together until smooth and thick. This rich mixture is the heart of our carbonara. Your pasta should be nearly ready now. The timing is perfect. Let's bring it all together. The sauce is ready to transform into something incredible. With the pasta and guanciale ready, it's time for the final step. Let's make magic happen. This is the moment of truth, where everything comes together. Your pasta should be al dente, your guanciale crispy, and your egg mixture ready. Using tongs, lift the spaghetti directly from the water into the frying pan with the guanciale. Toss the spaghetti vigorously to coat it with the pork fat. This step infuses the pasta with the essence of the guanciale. Take your egg and cheese mixture, add a splash of hot pasta water and whisk. Pour this mixture over the spaghetti in the pan. Keep the heat off to avoid scrambling the eggs. Toss everything together to coat the pasta evenly. If it looks thick, add a splash of pasta water to emulsify the sauce. The sauce should be creamy, not watery or clumpy. You've done it. The carbonara is ready to serve. Let's plate it up and enjoy the fruits of our labor. This is the culmination of all your efforts. A perfect carbonara, ready to impress. Let's serve it up and share the love. Enjoy every bite. Let's ensure your carbonara is brilliant every time. The biggest fear is the dreaded scrambled egg. The golden rule is to take the pan off the heat before adding the egg mixture. The residual heat is all you need to cook the eggs without curdling. If you see scrambling, add pasta water and toss to cool it down. For sauce consistency, use reserved pasta water to adjust thickness. Room temperature eggs help prevent scrambling. Grate your own cheese for a smoother melt. Pre-grated cheese often has anti-caking agents that hinder melting. Work quickly and with confidence. Have everything ready before combining. Toss the pasta with energy to create the perfect emulsion. The more you make it, the more you'll master it. It's a dance, and soon you'll know all the steps by heart. Let's serve it up and enjoy. We're there, my friends. Look at that. A pan full of gorgeous, creamy, authentic spaghetti carbonara. Now let's get it onto a plate. Use your tongs to twirl a generous portion of spaghetti into a warm bowl. Spoon over crispy bits of guanciale and extra sauce. Once it's in the bowl, it's time for the final flourish. Sprinkle the remaining pecorino and parmesan over the top. The warmth of the pasta will melt it slightly. Give it a final crack of black pepper. It looks beautiful and it tastes even better. A perfect plate of spaghetti carbonara made the proper Italian way. No cream, just the magic of eggs, cheese, pork and pasta. It's a dish to be proud of. Sit down, tuck in and enjoy every mouthful. Taste the salty cheese, the rich egg, the crispy pork, and the perfectly cooked pasta. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen today. I hope you give this a go. Share your creations online. If you enjoyed this guide, like and share it. Lots of love and happy cooking. Happy.